Man, what's up, Aaron? Gotcha, man. Am I still sleeping? We're gonna hear some complaints about, man. That is a tale that's old as time. I mean, that's always been the consensus in any MMO. The second there's something that people like, if people outlevel you, doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's a solo, it's a charm, it's a pure kite, it's sustain, something like that. Like, if your class isn't that class, people always have a problem with it. You know? And like, that's the thing. Like, charm is the class defining ability for the enchanter. If you do not have that ability, you can't solo shit. And you don't bring really anything extra to the group. Like, they could take charm out of the game for enchanters and bards. And then you'd see necros and archers. And they'll be like, oh, well, it's not fair that they gave this and this and this. They would want that removed. So basically everybody was boring and the same. Like, that's just one of the complaints, like in any MMO. It doesn't matter if it's charm or something or that. Oh, dude, they've been complaining about charm for about a year. Everybody. Like, I don't want it to break the game like it did EverQuest. I'm like, it didn't break EverQuest. Yeah, I mean, Criddle, not a fan. Not bogus videos. Yeah, but you gotta understand, like, okay, I give you a perfect example of fucking shit. Kidding me? So he played on the same server we did last few, which was Krivia, right? And he did all the things that normally somebody would do. Played a lot more than a lot of people. And I don't think, I mean, I haven't played it there in really 2 tests, and I don't think he broke 40. You know? And that was with, he had a smaller group, a well-tuned group. I think it comes down to, you know, like, knowing what to do with your class, you know? I could tell 95% of the audience to, or people in this game, they could just do this then, but they don't, because I mean, maybe they can't, or they don't like it. And like he misses a whole nother point. Like a small group of 2, 3 would have to outlevel content so much in order to go get that gear, whereas a 6-man group will constantly get gear the whole way up. Hey, Goblin, what's going on, man?
The Goblin Works just raided with 34 viewers.
Hey, GT, appreciate the follow, man.
GT Riven just followed.
Who are you working on today, Goblin? I gotta settle for these gnomes. I get my trolls. They'll never have to worry about how Wood Elf plate looks. I don't think I've ever enjoyed any MMO. But I'm sure it's gonna look good. All right, homie. I'm Tony. All right, man. Take it easy. I appreciate your raid, dude. Keep up the good work, man.
Get the out of my way. I mean, how many times I gotta write ice cream on this list before someone gets it thank you and brings home the ice cream? Maybe I should get a steak knife and etch it in your mother forehead. How hard can it be? Ice mother cream. I guess that's the price I pay for living with two morons.
some mana and grab me a drink, some more coffee. Get them, Stink. Get them. Shit, I forgot to fix those fucking links too. Is that those links that were broken? Was that my like Twitch profile or what?
Oh, I missed old Jackie. The fancy Friday Jackie. The dress of smart.
I was asking the links that weren't working from my kick and shit. Was that that I'm on Twitch? Like, I don't probably pay attention to more shit. No, on kick. Okay. Now I'll fix those on it. Better nerf charm soon. Like, I remember like 6 months ago, they're like, they need to nerf shamans because, you know, they don't want the game to like EQ and break it. You don't hear nothing about shamans. Just like that power creep or that opinion just changes so much. Don't even hear people even talk about shamans anymore. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Let's say you nerf it, right? Like, there's nothing you could really do to it that would change it, you know? Like, let's say you made charm pets do 50% less damage. You know? It wouldn't slow it down. You know? Let's say you made the duration 1 minute only. That would be more beneficial. Man, it's the same thing, man. Anytime anybody in the MMO sees somebody else doing something faster than them or quicker than them, like, they complain, you know? Yeah, you play a class that can't do much outside of that. Like, you can miss, you can buff. Oh, you got no other skills. Dukes suck. Like, it's the trade-off, you know? Like, even if they took charm out completely, then the hyper focus would just end up on archers and necros next. It'll just, the goalposts will keep moving until everything's just nerfed, until everything's boring and not unique, you know? Yeah, I think there's times to listen to the community as long as it's like good input to help the game, but saying, oh, nerf this because somebody's leveling fast, like, who cares, you know? Like, who really cares? Like, I know I could have done this faster than what I'm doing right now, with less risk with a necromancer, you know? Like, easily it'd probably be 30 at least, you know? Like, the only slow level with leveling would have been to, not even to 12, like, probably 10 to 12 would have been the slowest part. But, like, 12 on, I mean, I'm just doing that, like, so many more options. Like, this is my only option to solo is charm or Janner, you know? Like, I could have, I mean, I feel like most classes I could have got them to, with the time I put in, 20 plus solo. If I would have boxed a 4 group, I mean, like, 4 group would probably be 26, 27, if not higher. And if I took my efficient route with a full group of 6, full group of 6 would probably be 25, 26. Possibly higher as long as everybody, like, could sit, you know, and just fucking zone out and just grind. Like, that's another thing. Like, the people that are focused on getting things they think strong is nerfed while being silent on things that need to be fixed. Like, other things, like, worry about this last if you're really that dead set on it. Like, let's talk about rogues damage. Let's fix other things. Yeah, like EverQuest that launched, we saw a lot of nerfs happen, but they took months. They kind of let it play out, you know. The Bard charming, having a higher mana cost, that happened. Uh, Dots doing 50% damage while target's moving happened, Um, or some other ones they did. I mean, they did like things like that to like, because people, the same thing, oh, this is not fair and this is not that. Like, if somebody's willing to cast a dot on something and just run as far as they can and sit and just keep doing that, that's what they decided. Like, that was the beauty of like EverQuest to me, was just like figuring like little ins and outs, like it made it fun. Like, it was rewarding. Like, if you put time in and figure something out, it was rewarding. Like, nobody knew what fear kiting was in March of '99. I remember getting a 22 and like really figuring it out on my Shadow Knight, It's like, fuck yeah. And like changed how I kind of played the game. I was able to do stuff solo and whatnot. Like, people saw me doing it, and they're like, what the hell are you doing? Because at that point, like, every like Necro is just pet tank and everything, and Shadow Knights weren't even using pets, like I was just like fear kiting with like a bone bladed claymore. And this game's going to be the same way. People are going to slowly figure things out. I think the big thing will be like when people find exploits and hide them, it's going to be the issue, And I think during the first week or two at EA, you're going to see a ton of them squeak out for any advantage they can get. It'll be entertaining to watch, though. Yeah, I mean, there's so many people that play Anon, so you don't know. And like, the only time they'll turn it off is if like they pass you up. Think they care that much? I don't know. Damn. Like, I don't care. Normally, like, if I'm looking up somebody, it's just to see what they're up to, like I'll check on you and see if like what Howdy's doing, just to kind of see like what other people's mindsets are moving forward. Yeah, basically it hides your level and guild tag and all. Most of the time in my head, like if I'm looking up somebody, it's like, oh, they're still sitting in, Sungreet. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, probably still pirates. Like, if I look you up and I see you in Keeper's Bite, I'm like, okay, he's probably doing X, Y, and Z. That's not a bad idea for that level. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna answer all the questions. If people ask me, like, I don't care. Like, I'll tell them. Like, I just explained to a Necro, like, what I was doing and let him watch a little bit. And he's like, oh, I get it now. I told one guy this morning, it's like, how are you leveling so fast? I was like, I just paid the $5 for the fast pass. Yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, I get a ton. Excuse me. Hey. Yeah, bows will hit normally harder just because the high delay, you know? Your bow's like, what, 40, 42 delay? Think of it like a two-hander, you know? Yeah, bows deal too much damage. They need to be nerfed, you know? You heard it here first, folks. Stink's calling for a nerf on bows. But yeah, man, like, that's the appeal of this game, right? You're gonna have a lot of people that they're just experiencing it. They never had, like, the EverQuest. Like, I gave up on that. I'm gonna have that legit 1999 EverQuest feeling a long time ago. Like, I'll have ebbs and flows of it, but like I'll never get that back. Like, and I think people are chasing it, and when they don't get that dopamine hit, like they fucking hate it, you know? It's like I always tell people, it's like you never know the last time you've done something. You'll never know. Because how would you know it's the last time you're going to do something? You never know it's the last time you're going to hang out with somebody. You never know any of that. So like, just, that's why I tell people, just enjoy what you want, man. Like, fuck. And the crazy thing about like the like this kind of community, and I used to be very guilty of it myself, right? Like, oh, I just want a new, fresh game. I want, you know, that awe, that wonder. And then we fucking completely just like want to know every detail about it before it comes out and take everything away. Like, oh, I got to get to this. I got to do this. I want to raid. I want to do all these things. Yeah, mostly me, it's not so much anything. I just want to just play and have fun. Like, I'm not hung up on the server first or any of that, you know? I think this is the least amount of bugs I've had to put in during a test, though. I think I've only done 3 or 4, which is a great sign. Normally, I'm doing 20 to 30 and then feedback suggestions. I mean, the biggest thing I've seen is fucking Stretch Armstrong on the hitboxes this test. Yeah, like that's new. Like the reach is new, and then man, I didn't get any. I mean, I guess they finally got the memory leak under control, right? But that random frame just complete lockup that happens at like the worst possible time for like 1.52 seconds. Oh, it's terrifying. I don't know if anybody else has been getting it, but man, my screen will just lock hard for like a second, second and a half, maybe 2. I'm like, fuck, did I just crash? And then it just comes back. It's like a hard lock. I can't really bug it either because I don't know what's triggering it. it suffers, bro. I just been lucky, man. Normally when I'm here, dude, like, you know what? When I'm down here where, you know, even if I had a sandstorm, it, you know, really wouldn't affect me all that much. But the second I go onto the other side of there to the lower undead, oh, it's just going to be sandstorm after sandstorm and just a disaster. Yeah, VOC's fucking, like, I died 3 times in VOC yesterday just forgetting to put C invis up. Then another time, one time at Keeper's Place, I fell to my death like an idiot. Yeah, I died to the same spider twice. Fucking idiot, man. It's like, god damn it. Like, and I always forget about him. I think that mob's killed me more than any other mob in this game. Like, it's got me on so many corpse runs, like going back to Shallow Shoals or BTS or something. Yeah, those fucking things. This is basically what they do. Yeah, man, it's a rough zone. Yeah, those undead casters though, man. They drop some cash. Like 40 to 90 silver kill on those big guys. Yeah, I was saying that. I was saying last night. I really wish they would. Like, I love those skeletal giants. I hate that they're just from roamers. I wish they were like like maybe that's your progression into the set this shit. Like the Sand Giant City, since that's kind of like, you know, 55 plus. Like maybe you have like a mid 40s area that's a crypt underneath that's full of those instead, kind of like a little mini dungeon where it's just those fucking undead giants would be super cool. Like, I don't need anything fancy. It can just be long corridors with fucking caskets they're rising out of. Fix some coffee. Somebody send. I got my headset on. I got charm break. Send a alert of some sort through Twitch, please. Yeah, I assume that's gonna be something eventually. I usually check it every month, but or even that pyramid with the tunnels. Yeah, yeah, that one. Make that bigger and put it under there. Do they have some plans for that or something? Been there forever. At least 2 years. I can always usually go check it out just to see if something new is in there, but it's always empty. I also kind of feel like charm pets are just a lot slower than their normal move speed. I think that might have been a slight tweak they did. That way you're kind of more relying on doing shit like this. I don't even know why I dropped my campfire there. Oh shit. I like it, man. It fixes a fucking, like, that's the thing. It's like, it's just a convenience item that doesn't affect the game at all, you know? Like, if you want to trade something to your other character, you can do it. People are like, oh, well, you just, you know, just meet somebody, you know, have them transfer for you. Like, that shit's super annoying. It's not that I don't trust people. It's just I don't want to bother people to transfer a couple of items over, you know? Like, I mean, a year and a half ago on the PvP server, I was going to have to go hide in a random building, get both characters there, drop it on the ground, hope the game didn't lock up, you know? Like, you get 2 shared slots, 2 backpacks. Like, it's not going to make or break the game. Like, there's no, like, that being in the game doesn't change anything for anybody or unbalances anything. It's a slight convenience item. Probably said all that shit during ads. Yeah, like, it's not that I don't trust people. It's that I don't want to bother people for, you know, transferring 2 fucking items. Like, nobody wants to go ask somebody, hey, could you help me move, man? Because you're bothering some. You're not bothering them, but, you know, it's like, it's inconvenient for the other person. And you'll have like the people, oh, well, I don't think the shared is a good idea. You know, just get out there and make friends. And it's not that about making friends. It's about bothering somebody for something as simple as fucking transferring 2 items, you know? Hey, you mind waiting here, you know, 3-4 minutes while I do this? Oh, hey, hold on. Could you give this? You know, and it never ends. Like, it doesn't affect anything. Alright, I have got... See if that fucking gnome spawns. It doesn't hurt anybody. You know, like some of the things like the true like I want this super difficult, complicated, I want this game to be hard, rewarding, like it's an EverQuest style game. It's not that it's difficult, it's not that it's this or it's that. It's time consuming, right? Like I think people think this is easier than P99 for the simple fact that the controls are better. Being able to do this, right? Like you can't do this in EverQuest, you know? Like P99. Like most of EverQuest's difficulty is due to how the system works, you know? The movement, the looking, I'm running and I want to cast a spell, I need to stop for a second to make sure the fucking server catches up. Like it's little inconveniences like that add difficulty. I mean, somebody was saying it's harder to level on P99 than it is on Monsters and Memories. I don't know. I think it's exactly the same. It's just you have better cameras and movement and stuff like that on this one. So it feels like it's different, you know? Like, if you don't think I could take a fresh enchanter on P99, right? 1 to 20s, 25, right? Like you're crazy. I think most people struggle is because they're like tied to like these old EQ thought processes on things, or they'll say shit like, I don't like WoW games or something like that. Oh, I fucking hate quests and I just want to grind mobs. And you'll see them literally like sit at a camp for an hour or two, then switch because the ADHD kicks in. Like EverQuest was literally sitting in the same fucking spot for a week, you know, like you ask anybody in P90, like the 99 era, like, hey, where'd you spend most of your time? Yeah, I was sitting in Stolby and Guck at a couple of camps, XPing, and did not move. I would have loved to move. We tried all the other camps. They weren't as good. Once you find one that works, like you kind of stick with it. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like, this is an EverQuest style game, man. It's gonna be fucking boring a lot of the time. You know, like, I think a lot of the memories they have, like, I grouped on my Shadow Knight, I raided, I did all that. In 90% of my time, I was literally looking at the TV on the side of me playing like Final Fantasy VII or playing a Nintendo Game Boy Advance or doing something else because there's so much downtime in that game. And the second you had downtime, people were doing other stuff. Like, you'd bullshit every once in a while there, but, you know, it wasn't like people were like sitting there just fucking AOL chatting it up for hours. And the people did do that weren't the people that were like fucking leveling a lot, you know? They were the like tunnel mules and people that just hung out at places, just OOC fucking arguing and never really leveled. They were just there to fucking pay $15 a month to be in a chat room, you know? I think a lot of also like fond memories people have at EverQuest is literally the chat portion of it, right? Because they treated it like a chat room. And it was probably their first like experience with that, you know? It's the same thing for WoW. All the people that tried WoW for the first time and how it grew, I mean, they have the same feeling like we have for EverQuest. You're not going to change their mind. And it's okay. That's their EverQuest. That's their game. You have people that feel that way about Ultima Online. Everybody has their MMO. Like, I played Ultima before EverQuest. But the second I played the EverQuest betas and alpha, it was beta 3 actually. I don't think I called it alpha then. Like, I knew that game was for me. I knew it was for me. Like, Ultima, like, it was fun, but man, it was not. Yeah, man, if you're like here, let's say you're at this camp at 26, you're like, oh, this XP sucks, let's go somewhere else. And you're willing to run 1 hour to go find out that this other camp is not as good as this camp that you're at. Like, and you had the knowledge knowing, all right, just fucking spend it, you know, stick it out. And I think like that's another reason like people struggle to level in EverQuest, right? Like they just change camps so much. I think the biggest detrimental thing to this game is going to be your like Corm style players. Like, they're going to be the loudest, you know? I don't think P99 players really fucking care. I don't think they're ever leaving P99. Like, every time I play P99, I'm like, hey, you should check out Monsters and Memories. They're like, what kind of game is that? I'm like, it's just like EverQuest. And they're like, then why wouldn't I just play EverQuest? And I'm just like, because it's like fucking 30 years old almost. Like, how many times can you fucking go and run Crush? I can't do it anymore. Like, EverQuest, I don't think. Maybe I'll revisit it in 20 years when I'm fucking hip sage, 104. But as of right now, like, I love EverQuest, but I have exhausted it. I mean, I've done 60s on P99s, both. 50 plus multiple times, tons between 1 and 45 characters. You see, I used to think like I like the like at first I like most of it. Like people say they hate this graphic style, right? But that damn Evercraft game, which looks way worse. I don't care who you. You're not gonna change my mind. Like they'll complain about these kind of graphics, but we'll play like a Minecraft style fucking game. Blows my mind. Like, I remember the first time I saw Minecraft and like everybody was like ranting and raving about it. I was like, it looks like your fucking your graphics card is failing. Like, what is this? This is fucking disgusting. Like, I hope they're all successful and, but like, there's games that are for you and not for you. Like saying this game's ugly, but you're playing Pantheon. Well, I'll take ugly with content over fucking a little better looking with no content, Like, me personally, I think Pantheon's environments look cool most of the time. I think the fucking character models are terrible. I hate their I hate their animations. I hate the way all the races look. Like, none of the races look good. It's like, I get they try to be like unique and put their own spin on everything, but people weren't asking for that. I mean, the ogres were red and they look like genies. Dwarf smurfs. Like, hey, we're gonna add halflings. Oh, by the way, it's a miniature elf. People want to play fish guys. Said no one ever. What? Yeah, and you should feel bad. Only 2 people played fish. You and Death to Gnomes. Think about that.
How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?
Yeah, they're fucking fish. They're fucking fish. The one thing I will say about the Pantheon loyal player base, like, they'll say shit that it's so bonkers to me. I remember so many times people are like, well, the lore of Pantheon says this. I'm like, where are y'all getting this from? Because every NPC in that game, like, other than like they didn't have that many quests. Like, they had like 20 quests in that game. It wasn't a lot. And they'd be like, well, the lore of the... I'm like, where are you getting this? It's like a page and a half. Like, I've heard so many different things. Like, oh, well, a spaceship's crashed and it hit a pangolin, and that's why we have Dark Mirror. It's like, well, what? Well, these people are all from different planets, and, you know, they all came, like, what? Well, what is going on? Yeah, there ain't that much on the website with them coming up to the stuff. Well, a spaceship crashed and it hit a kangaroo and their family, and then out came ogres. I think they would have been a lot better off if they would have waited to do anything. Because, like, I feel they're still so fucking far behind. Yeah, the dwarfs are terrible. Like, fuck, they're so bad. Yeah, blue dwarfs, mini elf halflings, like... Fucking ogres, like, are hunched over, and, like, not even, like, a good hunched over. And then, yeah, the animations, like, just, like, running, right? Like, at running on any fucking class, you just look fucking dumb. Combat animations look dumb. Yeah, they did basically what Vanguard did, right? And that was, like, most people loved Vanguard's, like, options, but they hated that every race was a human body with just a fucking head stuck on it. Everybody was the same. Like, that was people's biggest gripes. Like, if you really go look at Pantheon's, like, character screen and go through each model, it's all just a different proportion human body with a different head stuck on it. Like... Like, this game, like, I feel like everything kind of runs different. I mean, they still need to do sound effects for stuff, because, I mean, my gnome and ogre jump sound is the same, but... Yeah, I'm sure it is, like... Like, I hope whatever they learned the past year, whenever they do this wipe reset shit, like, they learn their lesson and they can do something. But it doesn't sound like any content's being added and or meaningful content, right? If you just wipe everything and it's basically a mastery system and no chevron mobs, the game at its core still has that content gap. And they're talking about, like, increasing the time to level. That would be a dire mistake. Like, that was the most tedious leveling game I've played. And I don't mind long leveling, as long as it feels rewarding. The Pantheon felt like I was doing a hard time. And, like, people like, oh, you just, you know... And people be like, oh, you just play too much, you know, like, are you, blah, blah, you don't like the game. Like, I gave that game a good, what, 2.5 months. Played almost all the classes minus, like, wizard to at least 20 plus. Like, I saw everything that game had to offer, and it wasn't much. Like, I mean, I did all the trade skills. Every trade skill. Like, 100 plus. Like if you were a trade skiller at launch in Pantheon, they're just like, oh, we can't fix the bank stacking because, you know, it could just cause more problems. So you can't figure out how to fucking make a right click an item into a bank stack on the other ones. That's what you're saying. You're saying all it could cause more problems. You're saying you don't know how to do it. Like an hour of my night, every night at finishing Pantheon was bank organizing simulator. And that shit was terrible. Like, I don't know, like that was one, I think that was like one of the things that always just blew my mind. And you have people like, oh, they're gonna work on it, they're gonna get it. That shit didn't get fixed until about fucking 4 months ago. You know? Like almost a year. Yeah, I think the team at M&M like has a goal to work towards. I think the team at Pantheon, they don't have a goal. They just keep getting these random little investments and they get, you know, be paid to do whatever. I'm tired of hearing, oh, it's an indie game, oh, it's a small team. Like, they're over 20 million in development. $20 million. That we know of. Probably more. We don't know what they made from people buying into it. Those $1,000, $10,000 packages. They could be 25 million, 30 million. Who knows? Yeah, like, I mean, when all the, like, who's the, like, the only person that's left from the original, like, team is, what's his name? Steve VR, right? He's the only one that's left. Everybody else literally just were like, hey, we'll come work on this. I mean, I guess, but still. What were they working on in the meantime? Because, I mean, I didn't see any fucking shit getting added. Yeah, the whole mount thing. I mean, who was asking for that? Yeah, he should have been playing the game 2 years ago. Anyway, he seems like a super nice guy. He really does. I don't think he has any business being the head whatever, you know? Like he's a band teacher or something, right? Like, he should not be in charge of where the game direction's going, you know? And you can see he's like a big single player guy. I mean, I don't even think they've added any meaningful quests in that game still. Oh yeah, I mean when I tuned on to him playing the rogue and the necro, and he had no idea how either class worked. I'm like, how are you designing a game, or you know, the lead whatever? And you're not playing these classes. I'm not saying you got to play them to max, but you need to know something. And like, that's the other thing. Like, remember early on we would go to a stream like, hey man, I don't think X, Y, and Z stats working. You know, I have 30 wisdom and my heals aren't any better. And then he would go and make a character do max stats for the character, like completely loaded out, and cast them. Like, hey, look, it's working. It was 20 and now it's, 40. I'm like, but you can't get to max stats. There's a disconnect here. Like, you're missing the middle step. Yeah, oh, let me write that down. Oh, what do you mean these mobs don't have loot? When they clearly had loot before EA happened. Like, I'm telling you, I think they deleted whatever their, like, database was right before EA, or lost it, or it got corrupted. They had to, like, go a year back in time and grab one to make it work, and that set them back. That's just my, like, fucking conspiracy theory. I don't know how you have all that shit in prior to EA, and then all of a sudden it's just fucking gone. I don't know. Let's not talk about Pantheon. I'll check it out again when the whatever relaunch, new systems out, but I got a feeling it'll be short-lived. Well, you think fucking Nick's keyboard owes him money, man. Look, he types the shit out of that thing. That's like a fucking machine gun. Oh, but that's anybody, man. Like, I think a lot of the changes that he's doing are pretty good. It's just some like things he said from a get-go. He's like, fighters are going to be top DPS. You know, I'm like, get out of here. Oh yeah, like, I think if you're gonna like do that, like, I think all you can do is just kind of peek over. I don't really care for the community input on things. I'll be honest with you, like, I think that's why Robot Sean doesn't do it as much anymore. Because sometimes fucking people say some squirrely shit. Dude, it's like, Zukin stream the other day. Fucking the whole death to gnomes fucking never fails. Hey, you should totally make the females' butts bigger on these models. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to talk about Stink's best friend like that, man. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, he's hold on. I think I fucking took a screenshot of it because it was so fucking ridiculous. Like, it was I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Did I take a screenshot? Yeah, like Zukin read it out loud, and you can like just literally see on his face. Like, he was like, "What the hell? This guy fucking talking about?" Oh, I'm sure, bro. Dude, it's a you know my feelings. Like I give that dude so much shit on the closed forums, even some of the open discussions. Like I've never seen somebody so just like has no idea like how shit works, like games. Like he just asked for the most like crazy like shit. Like he's just one of those people that'll like no matter what it is, like he plays Necros because he remembers EQ and he thinks how strong we were, but he also thinks like Planes of Power Time, not what the game started off as. I mean, that dude was literally asking for an AoE mana drain from mobs, and it all went back to your party. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's too much. Like an AoE group mana pump. Run this one. Take a few shots here. Yep. I gotta zone this. Like I've never seen somebody who like they're just bad at games, bro. Like to this day and age, I cannot grasp how people can be bad at an EverQuest style game. You literally have to do you literally have to do like two things to like succeed at this kind of game. And it's just hotkey, which is one button. And the other thing is, you know, sitting down to get your mana. Like that's the only two things you have to do. Like you don't have to do much. Like, can you assist? Yes. Perfect. You've won 99% of the group battles. Well, that's the thing. It's like, even if you gave people, like, if you gave most of the people, if you gave them the ability to have, like, whatever, like, they would still be bad. Like, that's the thing is, like, the people that truly love these type of games, or even World of Warcraft, right? The ones that are, like, super diehard and love it, right? They didn't play these games to really play these games. They played these games for more social interaction, right? That's really what it was. Like, between EverQuest and World of Warcraft, I couldn't tell you how many times there was just, like, it's just all people did all day was just treat it like a chat room, you know? Yeah, people like to say like EverQuest was, you know, oh, it was X, Y, and Z. It was great because the X, Y, like 95%, 90% of that player base subs for a chat simulator. And then the other 5% was actually like playing the game because it was fun. And then it would never fail, bro. You would get on like the official forums or some server forums, and the loudest people, as usual, the ones that aren't playing the game. My class sucks. I can't get past 15. Blah blah blah. I can't get a group. Okay. I think my favorite MMO complaint of all time, though, is all I want to do is find a group. All I want to do is group, but I can't find a group. While playing classes like just straight DPS. Like, you really want to group, play a tank or a healer. Like, well, I don't want to play that. I'm like, well, that's a you problem. Oh, that's the other thing. They also expect somebody else to do all the work. You could have 20 people LFG, all 8 to 10, standing in the inn in Night Harbor, and a group would still not form. No, it's not even that. Like, go right now and message people through the who list, right? I started seeing this with Pantheon. You can message 50 goddamn people, and every one of them, even if they are looking for a group, they'll be like, oh, I was getting ready to log, or oh, no, I'm good. It's like, or the best one, like, yeah, sure, I'll take a group. They join the group at 30 minutes, like, hey, I gotta go. It's like, if you know you got 30 minutes, don't join a group. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, you could take literally 6 of any class. You don't even really need a tank. And go into Wormsbane and complete it. You could literally go on the LFG and find 3 Elementalists and 3 Necromancers and beat most of the stuff in all the dungeons, you know? Like, no questions asked. Yeah, that's why, like, you can literally do, like, a bunch of Elementalists or Necros or something in a group. You leave old Frogo Jenkins alone, man. Dude, I was like kind of watching it go down out of the corner of my eye. And then I all I could see is like it's on my laptop, you know? All I see is fucking Frogo like jumping into fucking BC's room. Oh dude, I was I had to mute my mic, I was laughing. And then I think it was fucking somebody was like, "Oh, Frogo's dead." I don't know. I was listening to a little bit, man. Like, no, he wasn't. I don't think he was stealth. I think he heard, "All right, let's go with Primus," and then everybody was still kind of waiting for like the tank to lead the way, and he just said, "Oh, go, fuck it." It was fucking funny, I'll tell you that. Like the best parts of it was like he was jumping around thinking like he was gonna escape. And then he said, "It's okay. I blinded him." It's okay. I blinded him. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, right? It's okay, I blinded him. I was like, you're missing the big picture of like what just transpired. And then I couldn't hear what he was like. He kept going on while y'all were on the fight. And somebody was like, "Shut the fuck up, Frogo." I don't know. The second I saw him just fucking take off, I started like chuckling a little bit. And then I heard him, "It's okay. I blinded him," dude. I just busted out. I was like, it's okay. He's blinded for fucking 2 seconds. He's definitely not going to crack me for 100 damage really fast, you know? I don't know. Oh yeah. Like I try to help y'all and stuff like information on stuff like that to give y'all a little bit more. Dude, that yeah, dude, that shit was, I don't know, dude. It made me laugh so hard. Like here's the thing, right? Yeah, here's the thing. This is why it made me laugh so hard. If you try to cast any sort of CC outside of a stun on a boss, like it usually doesn't work. Like it can't be snared, it can't be charmed. Usually can't be rooted. Like so blind usually doesn't work either. Like the solution to the problem was, it's okay. He threw some sand in his eyes. We're good, boys. It's alright, guys. I did that one scene from Bloodsport where I took the thing out of my belt and I blinded him. We're gonna make it out of this alive. Oh, yeah. Like, so it took a while. Like, that fight is, for a single group, it's tough, right? It really is, right? That fight, in my opinion, is harder than the other level lock bullshit ones. Like, I don't agree with level locking like encounters like that, but whatever. It's the harder one, right? Because you can't line of sight anything. Hold on 1 second. I'll finish this. you can't line of sight anything, right? You can't leave the room for an extended period of time because he'll death touch you or he'll summon you and then beat the shit out of you. Like, so you have to be in the room. Like, it's almost like they're like, hey, let's make something extremely difficult to test out our future raid content stuff and see if we can do it. And it'll, you know, teach people raid mechanics. Like, that fight is harder than Skyseer and Font, like, by far. And that's probably why most people do it with 2 groups. Like, I've done it with 1. But, like, the biggest thing, like, if you're doing it with 1 group, right, you're going to be eating fears, and there's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you're going to do to stop it, right? Like, your best bet, honestly, like, I healed it with just a shaman, like, the first time I did it, right? But shaman's great because you have that instant cast AoE hot. It also helped that our tank was a paladin when we did it, because he was able to just fucking pop the, you know, and keep everybody topped off, you know. But like, the enchanter's job is to, you know, as the percentages hit, AoE stun the ads and kill them, right? Like, you got to kill them. If you don't kill them, you're like trying to mez them or do all this other shit, you can eventually end up with like 12 to 15 of those suckers, right? And then everybody's gonna die, and you're gonna have a boss body that rots in 6 minutes while you're trying to run back to Wormsbane, that camp. But the good news is that they're taking the level lock out of that kind of content, so you can, like, you don't have to be like locked in at 20 to do it, which I agree with. Like, locking it at 20, all that does is cause people to just have level 20 twinks to farm haste belts. Like, to me, that's the biggest loot pinata in the game, is Bone Construct. Like, that's a level 20 encounter, and that has caused more drama in Monsters and Memories than anything else. Yeah, well, like, that's the same thing, like, it's crazy. Like, Rampage literally formed because we ragged Relinpour so much for doing it in the alpha. Like, hey, alpha and open, right? They're doing it both. We're like, stop, like, doing this. Like, stop sitting there and, like, just fucking bat phone farming this for these belts. Like, let these other players that are getting in do the content, right? And then Relinpour kind of, like, went away. And then all of a sudden, Rampage appears with all the Relinpour people that were doing it. Oh, and guess what? They're still doing it. Like, I mean, they, like, yeah. What's his name? Hokushuri? Hokushuri? Yeah, the belt and the ranged items, the issue. It's the same thing with Font. Like, oh yeah, it's 100%. Like, if you want Bone Construct to be something like that, like, instead of making it pop, like, just make it a quest. Make it a summon, you know? You gotta get an item from each of the bosses in Wormsbane, and then maybe a fucking note or something, and then you go behind where the paladin is, what is it, fucking Fiona or whatever. But they got the catacomb, and then you use the stuff there, and he spawns in that room, and it starts the event there, versus having a giant skeleton right at the entrance of the dungeon. Like, make it an event, like memorable. Not, hey, let's get in there and eat 20 fears to the face and blinds. Yeah, I don't like level lock content, like, at all. I think it's just bad for any game. But, because it causes what exactly happens, right? Excuse me. Either people are going to A, figure out how to exploit it. That'll be their goal. Just like you saw with all these other things. They were using, you know, level 60s with summoning level 40 pets with, like, full buffs and everything, and just chain sending it in. You had all kinds of stuff they were doing, right? Anything to exploit something to get an advantage. But, like, when this game goes into EA, if BC sticks to being level locked, you'll watch all the big guilds will hit level 20 with 2 groups, and they will sit at BC, and then they will level their next group to 40 and sit at Font, and then they'll probably at that point go to their mains. Because having those 2 items is so beneficial. Like, they shouldn't be as good as they are. Like, my Shadow Knight's still using that belt in his 50s, and we'll never replace it. But yeah, I'm glad they're removing the level locks. Like, that's a good change. Like, that's not fun. Like, they think it's, oh, it'll stop high levels from going in and kill something. No, it just makes high levels make twinks that do it. You know, like, it's the same thing. How you liking the Ranger stink? Yeah, that's melee, man. It gets better once you start getting your like spells and. I mean, people look at this and be like, this is boring, you know? I mean, if you like the Spellblade as much as you did, man, just play the Spellblade. I mean, I think Spellblade, like, is probably the more entertaining of the pure DPSs to play. It's because you have spells and shit to use a little bit more often. And the Ranger's pretty much auto attack and then, you know, throw dot, a couple of debuffs. But you think they should proc more or less? I mean, like, how would you want them to work, though? Like, you know? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. That would be a good change. Like, if you dual wield, like, it procs for more damage, yeah, to make up. Yeah, I get that. I got a mess here, man. This big. Yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah, if it's two-handed, it should do more. Yeah. And I'm fine with that. But, like, I feel like right now, like, the only two classes that can use two-handers somewhat efficiently, like, really do need to use them are Inquisitors and Shadow Knights. Like, because you actually weave a lot of spells in. Yeah. Yeah, fighter, you better dual wield, you know? Yeah, there's really no sword and board tank, honestly. Maybe paladin, but I mean, it's Relin Poor, man. What do you expect? Like the second when they showed up on on me in Pantheon at that camp, and then made that big deal about it. Like that's what I knew what they were about, you know. We're fucking raiding. Get out of here. Your server hopping. Server hopping and we're mad when we were there at 3-manning it. They complained, "Oh, you can't just take a," what did they tell me? You just can't claim a camp. I'm like, that even makes, like, what words coming out of your mouth don't even make sense. I can't claim a camp. I've been here for 3 hours. Yeah, we're doing like 3 people. 3 or 4. Like, get out of here. Of course he would resist. Yeah, when I saw that, and then when I saw them, like, that's why I left Rel. As soon as they, like, started appearing on Rel, like that first test weekend, I was like, I'm not dealing with these jokers. And then they're just, like, talking shit on the forums, like, hey, we got Bone Construct on lockdown. Nobody's, you know, getting it, like, bragging about it. I'm like, so you're willing to sit at level 20 farming something? Or what? And people are like, y'all are dicks. And then they were doing it on the closed server. Like, hey. Yeah, like everything they did was always like super, like, that's why I've never liked guilds that just mass invite, you know. I'd rather have a guild of 12 decent human beings than one with 50. Because you end up with the retards. Like, selfish, greedy, just assholes. That little dude got the idol, right? And the two-hander. Crazy. My SK in his 50 still uses that idol. I'm never able to replace it. Is he really? How much are you selling it for? Watch this. I'm gonna make him run all the way to a Fallen Pass and not buy it. Modern problems call for modern solutions. You said it's Bo, right? B-O-Y? B-O-W? See if you can lure him out for 2 gold. Like, I've had so many, like, bad interactions with, like, Relinpour. Like, for every one decent one you make. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, there's, like, always, like, one, like, good Relinpour person. And then just, like, 7 just degenerates. Like, I'd love to say, like, it's isolated, but, like, yeah, we dealt with it on Pantheon multiple times. You're constantly seeing it on here. They're the kind of people that don't return shopping carts to their proper location. Yeah, like even on Crivia, like the small little splinter group they have on that server, like, do you remember when I was giving all that stuff away, that like the level 40 and like, you know, 30s to 40s gear and all that? Like the same like 3 guys in Relinport like just kept like getting back in line to try to get more stuff, you know? It's like, dude, just everybody's getting something. Get out of here. Oh, I need it for my friend. I'm like, well, your friend needs to be here. Like, I'm not just handing out, you know, Eclipse Cleavers and fucking whatever else. He did not have sexual relations with that idol. Like, I couldn't imagine like, just being a dick for some level fucking 12 items. Like, I think about how much stuff I've given away. Just kill him. Get you back. Yeah, man, I think they removed that gnome. Let me check all the names. Maybe they added something new. He's not responding to my messages. I sure as well is gonna make him run out here. Core mechanics. Yeah, they're just a weird. EverQuest did the same thing though, man. It's like this weird threshold of like threat that like they're like, I'm coming to get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Nah, never mind. I'm gonna go back here. Oh, I'm coming to get you. Yeah, I always like, it's like just like, oh fuck you sitting down, I'm coming, bitch. He's like, oh, he stood up. Never mind, man. Dude, I'm cool, man. Just go on about your business. You sit down. Yeah, you motherfucker. Yeah, he's just like talking shit while you're not looking, you know? Oh man, I'm good. That's basically what it is. Like, oh man, I'm good. Yeah, we good. Like, you sit down, man. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up. Stand up. Oh, dude, man, I was just playing. I was fucking playing, bro. I ain't mean nothing by it. Sit down, you motherfucker. Yeah, like that's the thing. Is like you meet one decent one, or like one or two. Like for every one good one you meet like 10 bad ones. Like Enigma seems pretty cool. Like always drops me a sound, moves on, not training me or anything, you know? It's like you meet like one, like that's every guild though, man. Like time we got like 12 minutes. Yeah, so I did basically 25 to 29 here, right? I did not see. I don't know, bro. Maybe. But anyway, yeah, 25 to 29 here. And I did not see the gnome in the parade one time. Or the name Beetle. So I assume it's no longer here. Yeah, that how it fucks with me though. I'm like, I constantly look at the stream to see if somebody followed. I'm like, God damn, it's just the ambient noise in game now. Fuck. Alright, so 29 in 1 hour 16 minutes. Now we see. What time I got? 9 minutes? Alright, that's enough time. Check this. Now, if I can charm the undead at the bottom, that would be awesome. If not, I might be able to do the drakes at 20. Think. Did they change the shape of this? Like they did. Yeah, those are a little higher. The ones that are to the right here, probably, I think they're a little bit lower. Strikes below fall and watch are like low, what, 40s? Like 38 to 42 or something like that. Let's see. Can I charm it? Oh. So I know it's under 34 because my charm's working. I gotta be able to charm it. There we go. Yeah, but I think they're higher than these guys. I know these guys are like low, you know. I think they're 32 to 40. I like how the second I charm this dude, these start wrecking him. He literally souls that whole train by himself, but the second he's charmed, his... Oh, jeez, what the... Oh, no. Please don't jump off. Oh, my goodness. Oh, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? What am I hit by? Who feared me? That's what I want to know. Who feared me? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh well. We ain't running back to that in time. Well, we were 29. But we know we can charm this guy, so that was the whole point of that. I'm still not sure who feared us, though. That was tragic. I fucking feared boom boom right into fucking other ones. That's ridiculous. Funny though. GM's on. Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking funny though. Yeah, but one day 16 hours to get to 29, you know, with some deaths here and there, some nonsense, but that's not terrible. I think I could have been 32, 33 on a bard, probably 30 on a necro. Probably like 55 on a rogue, hardcore solo self-found. Just faster, safer. Never run out of mana, you know? Chanter, like, you know, fucking a couple of resist and you're fucking out of mana and you gotta do that. If everything goes good, it's, you know, it's fine. Hopefully it never comes back up. They just wipe it and we all start fresh. I think they need to leave that alpha server just closed unless they really want to test some like level 50 plus stuff. Then reopen it. But even then, kind of stretch, you know? Can't had a single sow, man. Fuck Christ. I'm gonna play that other game. I can't get a fucking, oh, whatever. Run. Like, I think they always have to call Ollie to fucking wake up to shut the server down because, you know, he's the Middle East somewhere. I think he's like Jordan or something like that. Yeah, if you're right here. But you don't have to. Sorting. Yeah, that's what I was doing all playtest. Normally, if I have a charm and I can get one, that or any shaman mob, I'll just get so and regen off of them. Me being the lazy bum I am, I never bought a second spell book for charm and invis. Big goober. Sold an old kayak. Somebody paid me $500 cash. 100. Bunch of 20s. Hey man, thanks. Grab this motherfucker real fast. On the fucking right way. Yeah. I can't believe I lost 29 right before it closed. Uh-oh. Always awake. That's pretty good though. I think I could have speed up this enchanter a little bit. I really wanted to play one. I do think if they do another test on this server, I have an idea in my head on how something is pretty strong and nobody's looking at it. I think I might try that. I mean, pretty much what I thought the archer could do, I saw it done this time with Howdy. As soon as I saw him get fucking basically 100% uptime snare, with Sow Pots being 10 dose and pretty easy to get to, like, your only downtime is buying food and making arrows, like, you know? And then, you know, questing here or there. And now that all the quest bows are in, like, you scale fucking really good compared to other things. Like, the only thing equivalent to, like, a lot of that melee gear that people can quest for, like Scarab, Drake, the weapons and stuff, is the measure stick. That thing's fucking... I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that unless I got somebody to go into the quarry with Sow and fucking train everything out of there. Every fucking beetle and goblin gone. Get 'em out of here. Nope. That's it. Guess we'll end this with the music on. Well, we were 29. I cannot believe that thing. I don't even know how it feared me. It should have been line of sight. Or what feared me. I don't think there's any necros in that fucking group. I am noticing though, like the hitbox range seems aggressively larger. And I think that might have been put in or like these charm, like maybe like a little soft fix. Like, I mean, they already increased the cast times. I mean, yeah, there's nothing that fucking... Fastest dude. Hopefully it doesn't fucking stun me. Like how? Look at this. What is happening? Like why am I slow? You see that? Oh, whatever. That's ridiculous. I just went to walk speed with Sal on. Did I? Ah, maybe I did. Oh well. Yeah, maybe I clicked it. I don't know. Yeah, probably. That's probably on me. Man, I downloaded it. I fucked around for a minute. I was like, I don't want to deal with like having to use this other app to make fucking macros to do this. I'll probably just play catch up on my Switch 2 library a little bit on creators and I mean, I think it's a lot of fucking work for like, there's a reason, like, I stopped playing Ultima Online. It's because EverQuest came out, you know? Like, it was a game I never went back to because there's, like, no reason to go back. Yes, man. Man, the myth, the legend. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, like I made that comment in like Primus' stream one time. I was like, I don't even know why, like RuneScape, that's where people from UO went, in my opinion. Like, And I never touched RuneScape. Like RuneScape like came out and it's like, what was it, a browser game or some shit, like a Java game? Like it was like the Roblox of, you know, the mid 2000s. Like you've always had those games that just like attract the masses, you know, like RuneScape always felt like I don't know how you make a game that's like Ultima, but actually look worse than Ultima and play worse. Like almost 10 years later. Like I never played. I can remember like people started talking about it, and I was like already like rating and WoW, like pretty set up, you know. Like that's the thing is like the only way they could do something to like if they, let's say they made charm like pets do like 30% less damage and or they were like super slow or something, like people would still it'd still be good. Like you'd have to remove it entirely, and there's no point in that, you know. Like the enchanter, like is a prime example. Like that class is built around charm and mess, you know. Like you literally have a level 1 nuke until level 8 that does 5 damage. Like you ain't killing shit 4 to 8 if you're not charming. Unless you're gonna just sit there and farm level 4 mobs with your shitty pet. And it's like when they only look at the fast levels and everything. They don't see the, you know, all the other shit that happens. You know, like fucking 4 resists in a row, or like, you know, breaks after like 5 seconds and you keep doing it. I think the only game that I can think of in any capacity that just didn't do swinging nerfs and changes was the original StarCraft. They just let it play out and people figured out new stuff, you know, like that thing didn't have a balance patch for like 10 years and it was fine. All right, well, let's see the official time to 29. Earmark that. Was full file range. Like the worst streamer. I don't know how to do shit. I think just an image one. Window capture, image, slideshow, image. So that was the official time for the fucking 2 deaths there at the end to lose 29. Stupid. 1 day, 16 hours, including the the nonsense last night. The what, 3 deaths at fucking Keepers, 2 in VOZ and 1 in Keepers. Ugh. So I'm thinking, if an enchanter and everything goes right, like maybe spend the time to get just a salad pot so you don't have to run back to the Desert Madman. You can hit 60 really quick, but then you're just 60 with like nothing to do. I think a Bard I could have done like 32, 33 in the same amount of time. I think a Necro I could have got 30. I could have probably got 30 on this Enchanter too if I wouldn't have messed around so much. Take a break. Yeah. Hey, Flora, thank you for following me. But yeah, 29, one day, 16 hours, 46 minutes. Solo.
Valari just followed.
Pretty good time. And I mean, I didn't even make this character until fucking later on, too. Like, I missed that first whole morning. Really didn't do anything, you know? Played for, like, what, an hour in the morning? And then... Hey, you want a little sneak peek of what's coming here soon, Stink? Yeah, I'll do a little sneak peek real fast. Hold on. Get it pulled up. Put it here. Do a little pre-reveal. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like even if they nerf Madman, right? Until they take the Sal pots and make them 1 dose. Like you're talking about just slowing it down maybe an hour. Because you could buy cauldrons off of somebody, so you don't even really have to worry about the blacksmithing. You can literally just go straight to level 12. You know, yeah, actually you go right to 10. 8. Actually 8. I'd go to 8. And then straight into alchemy. And then, I mean, it solves that problem right there, so. This bad boy is coming soon. The Rougarou Muppet. Yeah, that's the upcoming little VTuber. Fucking it's a little brief thing. Yeah, I started working on it on Blender and like watching videos. I was like putting like 5 or 6 hours in the morning. And I got until like I actually had the model built. But I realized I was spending like 6-7 hours every morning just like working on it. I was like, I don't want to be doing this. To do this thing once. So like, yeah, somebody was able to like finish it, like rig it and animate it and texture it for like $160. So that probably saved me another 100 hours of like watching various indie guys. But yeah, I was literally watching the Muppets with my kid, and I just started laughing. I was like, that is a great idea for a frickin' it's just a fucking Muppet looking, you know, VTuber. Just fucking and the inspiration came from hold on, let me pull it. Yeah, like me and my kid, like I got him into the, like I love the Muppets. Like I grew up on that shit. Oh yeah, like actually he was playing with me. He's 9. He was actually playing with me on I am not. This was actually just a lucky weekend, like other than the Valentine's Day. Like it's Louisiana and it's President's Day into Mardi Gras. So it's like Friday through Tuesday off, you know, so timing worked out pretty good. Yeah, we were watching the Muppets and this guy was on the screen. I was like, this literally was the inspiration. I was like, dude, I just laughed for like 5 minutes. Like it's just like when he popped up on the screen, I was like, this would be perfect. You know, just a fucking. But then I was like, oh man, I'm from Louisiana. I'm a fucking paw. So I was gonna give him like overalls, flannel, and like a rather be fishing hat. But yeah, I was like, yeah, it literally just started. It was going on Quatos. Yeah, just watching the Muppets with my kid, and I was just like, dude, that is a great VTuber idea. Like, just make a fucking Rougarou Muppet. And just make him country as shit, you know? But yeah, like, once I started spending the time, like, making the model for it, I realized, like, it was probably going to be like 160 hours total of just watching, like, YouTube videos. I was like, there's gotta be an easier way. Like I probably spent a good 2 days like AIing a 3D model. But in order to rig it, it needs to be symmetrical and T-pose so that way you can add the joints. Yeah, Quatos, how did I saw y'all were in Glass Flats doing the Sanchos, man. How's that going? The sand chills. Nice, man. Yeah, I hit 29 and then at the 1 day 16-hour 46-minute mark. And then proceeded to go check the Lower Undead, Fallen Pass, and Charmed one. And then, I don't know what feared me, just feared me right into the group of them, died again getting the body, so it went back to 28. Yeah, I guess you couldn't play Saturday, because Tupac was like, hey, we got a spot. He's like, everybody's like 40 to 47. What's going on, bud? You're a Muppet? Yeah, I know, bud. Yeah, Crippy, I thought about doing like last test. I kind of really didn't mess around with it too much. I kind of went on the PvP server to check it. And they had the option of the fresh start this time. I was just kind of messing around. I am hoping that they do the wipe, start the beta, let us stream it for basically free advertising. You know? Yeah, I started on Rel, and after I saw what was happening, I immediately left for Crivia when they opened it. But you had the fucking lockdown of BC, and then just the degenerates. Yeah, who were you on Crivia, Lions? I don't think I ever. Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, I'll probably work on getting the fucking Muppet VTuber going this week, I guess. Probably finish out Dragon Quest VII first, and then roll on to Diablo 2 Warlock. Played that a little bit the other night before I got on Eminem. Yeah, bud. No, that's... Yeah, you're not... But somebody paid us for the kayak on. Well, now that you're like 49 Quatos, if they do open Crivia again, we'll go into Grimtide if you want. I think they got the Z-Access stuff done. I'm the same boat, man. I prefer the open playtest to the alpha. Like, I've been clamoring that they needed to wipe the alpha for, I don't know, since like August, when like they let everybody in, like more, and they started giving those keys out. It's like the economy, like the same thing on Crivia. The economy is just kind of fucking screwed. It's kind of skewing numbers. Yeah, that's the Rougarou Muppet idea that I had like a week and a half ago. It's coming soon, probably this week. I'll have his little fishing hat. Yeah, just watching the Muppets with my kid, and then I saw old boy, and I was like, Sweetums. I was like, oh my god, that is a great fucking idea. I mean, we AI'd a little fucking a song. Hold, pull that up. Yeah, what? Good, bud. You want to play some Pokemon in a little bit? All right, we'll do that, bud. What do you want to play? How come you always want to play that? You know why you always play Scarlet and Violet? Because that was your first.
No, like when you about Dad.
Yeah.
Like how many Pokemon?
I know how many you caught. You show me every day, bud. Doing good. This will be a little starting music.
Moon come up, got the swamp air thick. He put up a game with the joystick click. Coffee in a mug, old dog at his feet. Controller humming with a side of cold beat. Hey, yeah, Rougarou, rock all playing them games by land and life. Fishing pole leaning by the door. Hunting that dog and back for more. Accordion cry, washboard brew. Old swamp wolf got the
He's actually got the a couple of the DS ones he's been playing from back in the day. Yeah, I made a little Zydeco AI song for it. I thought about pulling like my guitar and bass out and like doing something, but I was like, man, I can't sing for shit. Yeah, like I might actually reach out to a buddy of mine and see if he'll do like a legit one. The dude's got a damn gourd banjo. Yeah, man, it's just like something like, you know, pass the time. Like I donate all like the little bit of money I do make from streaming, I just donate it to subs to like the streamers I like, you know. I can throw like 5 at Primus, 5 at Hip, throw something like Quatos. You know, Zukin gets a bunch. Like Goblin will get a bunch, ZBrush gets a bunch, Chinny gets a bunch. Like yeah, I just like put all the money to the other streamers that actually like, I guess like doing it more full time, you know. It's kind of just like a little side hobby just to pass the time until I retire, you know, in about 6 years. I'm gonna add a chicken coop cam. So I'll watch my chickens at night sleep. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just gotta figure out my coop is so far, like I can't hardwire another camera into it. Cat 5 will power over Ethernet, so it's gonna have to be Wi-Fi on a battery. I'm trying to find one that I can actually have an external battery with a little, maybe a little decent solar. It's not gonna be like running all the time, but like if I am streaming for like 7-8 hours, that those cameras, like internal battery, would just die unless it's getting a constant charge. So I'll probably like get like a little patchy case from Harbor Freight, parallel a couple like 12-volt like UPS batteries, and then just run a panel to it through the box, just weather seal it, just let the little chicken coop cam go at night. It's not that it's gonna take me long to do, it's just doing it. I could probably have that thing rigged up. And I would love to say that kids are capable of doing these kind of things, but not in today's day and age, man. When you see these new kids getting in the military and like they can't operate Outlook, they try to like touch the screen of a computer to like use stuff because they're so used to tablets. Like trying to tell them to use a fucking telephone, dude. That's not a cell phone. All right, you gotta hit 9-4 to dial out. They fucking had the damn handset for it, like upside down. They don't even know how it fucking works. You give them like basic task, and it's just like they find the most complicated way to do it. That big gorilla. I mean, do people still buy hamsters, man? I remember having one when I was a kid. Like, the older I got, the more it started just losing its freaking fur, man. Eventually, the thing was bald. I think it was like 10 years old. It would just eat. Try to get on the fucking wheel and just, like... it was fucking sad. It's a pretty good little weekend, though. I wonder what the Fresh Start servers numbers compared to like Crivy and Rel ended up being. Yeah, at one point I saw there's like 700 on it. Yeah, I guess we'll take a break for a while. We might be back tonight, maybe. If not, definitely tomorrow. Finish Switch 2 Dragon Quest Remastered. Might spend some time working on the rigging for that VTuber today. And then cleaning up the my new banner idea I had to. Where's that at? Show that too. Tedious. Breaking this down, making it. Ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna remove the fog and stuff from. Keep the little. Oh. Let's see, is any of the developers streaming right now? Yeah, I'm gonna kind of lean into the Muppet theme for everything, you know? It's like a little swinging banner. I'm gonna dress it up. Maybe add some other things. Yeah, everybody, appreciate y'all stopping by. Find y'all somebody to go to. Yeah, if the Muppet's not a big success, I'll just throw some pressed on it, make them jiggle. That'll probably help, right? Anybody streaming P99? Teak. Quorm. Quorm. I can't believe how many people still play those TLP. There we go. That looks like some plan. Yeah, man, it's pretty nice. Ready for them to change the fucking vocals, man. Gnome and Ogre have the same jump sound. It's like this guy's playing a little P99 Gnome Necro. Sending y'all over there. Looks like he's in Crush Bone. Alright, everybody, y'all take it easy. Love you guys. Bye.